Hi Christmas crew, I have missed you so much. We are finally back for the 2023 Cozy Christmas Cottage holiday season. We are celebrating this day in a big way with a big group of amazing and creative DIY YouTube influencers who are also creating their own Christmas content just for you guys. I'm so excited about this. I have created a playlist for you to make it easy for you to click a link and head over to see even more holiday inspiration from all of these talented creators. And if you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Shannon. Welcome to the Cozy Christmas Cottage. Here we do all things Christmas. We also like to keep things budget friendly around here as well, and so today's video is themed around one item that you can find in Dollar Tree. What is that item? Wood rounds. I love that Dollar Tree now carries these in several different forms actually, and you can even head into the Dollar Tree Plus section and find larger versions as well. And even better yet, if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, you don't want to spend the money on them at the store, you can even head outside, grab an old dead branch that's fallen down, take it, slice it up yourself, and use it for crafting. How cool is that? I know, right? So I have some amazing ideas for you today, and I'm so excited to finally get started. So we're gonna dash right into this very first project. All right, Christmas crew, here we go. First project of the 2023 season. Grab those wood ornaments from Dollar Tree or make your own, as I said. We're also gonna be using this. It's called a scorch marker. I'm obsessed with it right now. I wanna show you how this works because it's gonna make the process of wood burning easy peasy. So basically it's a regular marker. The ink comes out sort of this dark red, kind of magenta color. I'm creating a wreath design on this one, just a big circle and then some smaller circles on either side of it. We're gonna write a word in the middle of this to create our design. I also did a cute snowman and some Christmas trees, but sky's the limit. You guys get creative with your own designs, and then the coolest part happens when you take your heat gun to that ink and it will automatically create a wood burn design. So this is about a 3-minute process that I sped up, but it is so satisfying to watch it kind of transform from that pink color to the wood burning effect. And I just wanted to do all 3 of them for you because it's fun to watch and it's super quick and easy. And I love that you get the ability to create your own designs, make them personalized if you want. This would be great for kids to try too, as long as you're helping them with that heat gun, because those obviously get super duper hot. But the coloring part, let them have at it and just have fun with it. Then of course these wood discs from Dollar Tree already come with a hole in the top, so you can just add your own ribbon, or I love baker's twine. It comes in lots of different colors. I picked 3 different ones, so each one of these had a different look, but of course you're gonna want to personalize these to your own holiday decor and themes, so get creative with this part as well. But they turn out so cute. Here they are hanging on the Christmas tree. Love this. Love that you can even embellish them with a little bit of maybe some red berries, a little bit of greenery on there. But yeah, love this idea. It's easy, quick. I will make sure to link that marker down in the description box below, along with all the supplies you'll be seeing in today's video to make it easier for you to find if you want to recreate any of these projects. All right, so something very similar you can do with these wood discs is create an ornament that also kind of acts as a gift tag as well. So I just want to give you an idea here. I'm using a white paint pen to fill in the center of this wood disc. You could also use regular acrylic paint or chalk paint to do this. I kind of like the chalk markers because they dry a little bit quicker. Take your heat gun in between each one of the colors to make sure they're good and dried. We're gonna do another wreath here, a circle with some arrow shapes all the way around to give us those leaves. Dry it again, come in with a red paint pen, add some little holly berries, and then you can add your to and from. So super duper easy for this one too. It looks like an ornament, but once you add some ribbon or some twine to this, you can actually hang this from a gift bag or even a gift basket. Another way to do this would be to create your own cute design on the front and then add your to and from on the back side. That way you kind of double with a gift of an ornament as well as a gift tag. I also like this idea as reusable gift tags that you could use year after year. So here are those larger wood slices from the Dollar Tree Plus section, $5 each. If you can't find them at Dollar Tree, I know not everybody has a Dollar Tree Plus. I will link some similar ones down in the description box below. For this one, we're actually going to cut this guy in half. So you're going to need a scrap piece of wood and a handsaw and just go at it until this thing is cut in half. And if you have a circular saw, miter saw, jigsaw, you can also use that to cut yours in half, which is what I did to make this process go a little bit faster. Here's what it looks like so far. It's going to be the background of a beautiful nativity scene that we're creating. I found this design in Cricut Design Space and cut it out on some matte black vinyl, and we're going to apply it to the front of this wood cutout. Now, if you don't have a vinyl machine, grab out a paint pen or a Sharpie marker and you can create your own design on the front of this. This really turned out so beautiful. If you like simple decor, this is right up your alley. I also want to mention, I am so excited that this is the first video of the 2023 season. So I am hosting a giveaway over on my Instagram at TheCozyChristmasCottage. You want to head over there. I am giving away 5 of these decals to 5 lucky winners. You want to head over to TheCozyChristmasCottage on Instagram for all the details and how to enter. I'll have that link down in the description box below. Here's another easy project using the larger wood rounds from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some chalkboard paint. I get mine from Walmart, but I'll link some down below for you. We're going to fill in the middle of this wood round with that paint. I suggest kind of working from the inside out, put a bunch in the middle, and then take your paintbrush and just sort of go around the outside edge, leaving a little bit showing. You don't want to go all the way up to the bark. It's really pretty if you leave some of the inside of the tree still showing some of those wood rings. So we're gonna go around slowly, just kind of creating that large circle of chalkboard paint in the middle. I only did 1 coat, but it's up to you if you want to add a second, and we're gonna let that dry. I found another design in Cricut Design Space for a Christmas countdown, so I cut that out on some matte white vinyl. We're gonna apply this to the front of the wood round, and you're gonna see the white vinyl just pop instantly once we butt that up against the chalkboard paint. So pretty. We're going to apply that with some transfer tape, and then the next part says days until Christmas. I decided to cut this on some white vinyl this time, just kind of contrast a little bit, and then applied that right underneath our wreath. The wreath is actually going to act as the empty space for us to be able to come in with some regular chalk and do our countdown to Christmas. So you'll erase each day and change the number, and I actually added it to a Dollar Tree stand as well. Sat up perfectly for us, easy to take down, change, put back up. Makes a really pretty decorative piece, and it's also a fun way to count down the days until Christmas as well. During the springtime at Dollar Tree, you can find these cute red trucks. I always grab several of them and add different things to the back of the truck beds for the different holidays, and they pair perfectly with these miniature trees from Dollar Tree that you can find during the Christmas time. So it's easy to just pop the bottom of those trees off and hot glue them into the truck bed. We're gonna make a little Christmassy scene with a wood round. I'm using a white chalk marker here to add a snowy effect to the top of this ornament. I left a little space because we are gonna be adding several things on there, so you're not gonna see the entire top of this piece, but we're gonna take some hot glue, add it to the bottom of the truck, add that on there, and then add a couple different trees in different sizes on there too, kind of like your truck went to the Christmas tree farm, picked up its Christmas tree, and now is heading home through the snow. Just a cute little snowy scene, perfect for a tiered tray, or if you have a small space, this is cute on a coffee table or a shelf, even tucked in somewhere in your kitchen. Hopefully that brings you a little bit of Christmas cheer this holiday season. I had to share this project again. I shared it over on my other channel, The Daily DIYer, and I wanted to share it here again too because it's a great way to save memories on your Christmas tree as ornaments so you can put them up year after year. So I used this personal printer, printed out some Christmas photos of our family, and then we're gonna take the wood round and just set it on top of the photo, and we're gonna take a marker and trace around it. That's gonna give us about the size we're gonna need to put this photo on the front of the wood round. But you are gonna have to take your scissors and kind of cut smaller, I would say maybe 1/8 of an inch inside the line that you drew, so that way we still see some of the wood on the outside of our ornament. It's a good idea to test fit this. Mine was still a little bit too big, so I came up with my scissors and just trimmed off more of the edge until I was happy with the size. And then since I printed this on printer paper, I didn't want to Mod Podge it on because it could smear. So I'm just taking my tape runner and adding some adhesive onto the back, and then we're going to apply that right onto the wood round. Press that on there, and then we need to pop the hole that is already in our disc, but we need to go through that paper, so an owl does that for us nicely. A thick needle would work too. And then we're gonna take a needle with some jute to tie onto the top here so we can hang this on the Christmas tree. Another suggestion is to flip over your ornaments and add the date onto the back, the year onto the back, or even the names of the people that are on the ornaments so that you remember year after year when those memories are from. These also make really great gift ideas or gift tag ideas too. Now let's make a wood round wreath. We're gonna take a small dessert size plate and flip it upside down. That's gonna create our base for this, or our template for this. And then I found these smaller wood rounds on Amazon. I'll link them down below, but sometimes you can find bags of smaller wood discs at Dollar Tree, so keep your eyes out for those. We're gonna start with the first layer going around the outside of the plate. Then we're gonna take some smaller sized wood rounds and kind of overlap them in the front where they connect on the sides and hot glue those on to make our wreath. Also reinforce any spots that might need it with hot glue. Then you can go ahead and remove your plate and you see we're left with a nice circled wreath. Now we're gonna make a bow. Bows are so important during Christmas time because you can put them on so many different things. I'm gonna show you an easy way to make a bow. I had this leftover ribbon from a Christmas tree. I actually used these to decorate the tree with, saved them. Glad I did because we're gonna use them to create a bow. So you don't necessarily need a nice new roll, but you do need about 5 pieces of ribbon, depending on how big you want the bow. Mine are about 10 inches long. We're gonna wrap the first strand into a circle overlapping the ends in the back and then pull on the top to find the center. Put your thumbs together in the middle. That is gonna give you equal size loops, 1 on each side. We're gonna repeat this process with the other 4 pieces of ribbon, and we're just going to layer these one at a time so we have a stack of ribbon and loops. You just wanna make sure you are holding on to that center. Now let's crease the center by pushing down with our thumbs in the center and then pulling the edges back towards the back side of the bow. That's gonna give us a nice crease in the middle. Now grab out a pipe cleaner is what I like to use. Wrap it around the center of your bow a couple times, grab the tails in the back and twist a few times to secure it. At this point, you go ahead, trim those tails off from your pipe cleaners and go ahead and start fluffing the loops of your bow. Wired ribbon is so handy for this because it's gonna make your loops stay nice and fluffy for you. So highly recommend some wired ribbon for this. Then we're going to add some more ribbon to the center of our bow and wrap it around, and that's gonna give us the tails of our bow. Now you can add your bow in a few different ways. You can add it to the top of your bow so that your tails are hanging down in the middle of your wreath. Very pretty. You can also add your bow at the bottom of your wreath so your tails hang up below the wreath, or you can offset it one side or the other. Completely up to you. I went ahead and just hot glued my bow right to the top so that the tails would hang down in the middle of the bow, trimmed the tails at an angle so it looked a little bit nicer. But of course you can add this wherever you want, your front door, on a wall, or as you can see here, I added mine to our fireplace. I hope I didn't lose you during that bow making session. If you need to, go back, rewind, rewatch, try it again, keep working on those bows, and you will get it, I promise. Here's another use using those same wreaths we just made, but here's another tip and trick. You can get these placemats at Christmas time. If you put them end to end, you can make a nice little table runner. We're gonna throw down a placemat and use our wreath as a charger, as long as you don't put that bow on there. You can use it underneath your dinner plates for a cute little place setting, but I felt like this was definitely missing something. So we're gonna use a wood round again and create our own napkin ring. So you'll grab some of these wood rings you can find at Dollar Tree. You also need a small little wood round, and we're gonna grab out our scorch marker again to create a cute wood burned look, creating a simple little snowflake in the center of this wood disc, taking our heat gun to it. Again, so satisfying to watch this process. It, like I said, only takes about 2 to 3 minutes for this to really set up and do its magic. And now we can attach this wood disc onto our wood ring. We're gonna do that just with a little bit of hot glue. I have found that the bandanas from Dollar Tree are actually some of the best napkins. So you can find these in different styles all throughout the year, but I love these buffalo check ones during the holiday season. You just lay out your bandana, pinch the center, pull it to a point, and then you can add your napkin ring on there. So quick and easy, and obviously super inexpensive as well. Looks so pretty in the middle of a plate for your holiday tablescape or Christmas dinner. This whole look really comes together. We do that by adding the wood rounds and repeating those for the napkin ring as well as the plate charger. Gives you a real rustic-y, beautiful Christmas cozy vibe. So I had more of those smaller wood discs and I didn't want them to go to waste. So we're gonna try here to create our own Christmas tree with the help of also some tumbling tower blocks that you can find at Dollar Tree as well in the kids toy section. So I'm just lining these up and basically making a triangle shape and adjusting it here and there until we have what looks like a Christmas tree. Now it needed some kind of support, so I pulled out a paint stir stick and a cutting mat and a ruler from Dollar Tree. Taking a box cutter, we're gonna run a line right down the center of our paint stir stick a few times until we can get this thing to break in half long ways to create skinnier sticks, because we're gonna hot glue these smaller little discs onto those sticks. We also have to cut them down because they're a little bit too long, so we're gonna do that and also add some to that smaller stick to create the bottom of the Christmas tree, hot gluing all these pieces together. Of course, we left the top point of our tree off. We're going to add that now, just adding some hot glue on the sides and placing the top piece on. In comes those tumbling tower block pieces. We're going to hot glue 2 together lengthwise and hot glue it to the back side of our triangle tree, and take a couple more and hot glue them onto the front and back side of the bottom of the tree trunk, so we have a nice stand for our tree to now sit up on a shelf. I am loving the simplicity of this tree, but you can really get creative here. Add some ornaments to it, add some fairy lights to it to give it some lights, put a star on top. You guys take this idea, run with it, and make it your own. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. You'll become part of the Christmas crew here. You'll also want to hit the Christmas bell so you get notified when new videos go up. I will be posting weekly throughout the rest of the year. And if you made it to the end, leave me your favorite Christmas emoji down in the comments below. I love to see you guys spreading that Christmas cheer. Now I know you're ready for some more holiday inspiration, so make sure to hit the link that I have down in the description box to the playlist so you can continue on and see even more holiday ideas. Get those ideas now, set them on the back burner so you have them ready when the holiday season comes around. Or if you're like me, you just go ahead and start Christmas crafting early so you're ready to go when the big day arrives. I'm so glad to have you back, and I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Have a very happy holiday.